What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Tave, and we're back with another video. And I'm going to try to make this quick. I was just doing a little bit of training with on Ready or Not, just to get some refresher. Since now the BLC, what? I'm thinking about the military right now. What the world? The DLC is out. Boiling Point has been out for, I believe, 4 months. Well, not 4 months, but 4 weeks now, if I'm correct. It came out in March, so I know it's been a month now. I know I still haven't beat this one mission yet. With the homies, I'm absolutely upset about it. But it is what it is. We're gonna. I don't know when they're gonna try to get back on Ready or Not to try to beat that mission. I don't know when, but when they do, we'll try to get that video out because I know y'all want to see us triumph and win that battle. We almost actually won too, and I wasn't recording. I wish I was recording. I think the sound had went out or whatever, but yeah. But we almost beat the mission. We had got everybody apprehended besides this one enemy. We had to kill him. And I ended up dying because it pretty much just snuck around us. And we were sitting there just looking for him the whole entire thing. It was like, bro, where is this dude at? And he just somehow just popped out of nowhere and was a sniper. Like, just a sniper. And then my teammate killed the one guy, and then it was a 1v1 pretty much, and eventually we lost. That's why we haven't got it. And from there, we just haven't got back on Ready or Not. But let me see. Yeah, today I was on TikTok, let's break the fourth wall right quick. Today is Sunday, the 12th of April, and I sat there. I was like scrolling through TikTok, and it was this person who had an idea. It was like Ready or Not should have female operators. And I was like, that would be a great addition to the game. Because I play with some female gamers on this game, and I feel like that would help the Ready or Not community even more. Because there are some females that play this game, and I feel like that's what should happen. I don't know why it's taking that long to get female operators, because all they got is males, and there are females in this game. There are actual female cops. There go one right here. Let's see. Another one right here, but she's working the desk. If I'm not mistaken, if you go down here, there's a detective right there. Another female cop right here.
Lost people out there today.
Another female cop.
Got me thinking.
There go the other detective. Oh, whoa! They investigating somebody.
Come looking.
Yeah.
They're actually investigating somebody right now.
You barely even know.
But yeah, they go to main. They go to. I think she's like the main detective because she's been here for a hot minute. I'm not gonna count. She don't play. Hold on. Are they talking about something? Hold on. Not gonna count. I done missed it, and I'm pissed now. But yeah, and there used to be a you're like, I guess we can't go down there right now. But oh yeah, because the power is out, so I don't think it's able to get through. I don't think you got access. Anyway, there used to be a female officer that was staying right here and all that. So like, I'm like, I'm like, yeah, that'd be a cool, that'd be a cool addition to the game. Having a female operator in the game for the female community. That'd actually be tough. Um, let's see. And then I would say um for another like map or mission or whatever, I would say they should look into the actual like SWAT movie or SWAT TV show and like not like almost copy them and like copy the characters or whatever. But I would say let's have like a prisoner extract to another prison, like a very dangerous prisoner. And like matter of fact, use the boiling point mission with that character, and have the guy that we had to arrest that made all this terrorist attack, and all that. And we're sitting there trying to escort him out of the city to go to the one of the jails, the federal jails, because this is a federal crime / terrorist attack that's going on with this city. And and if that happens, he like, oh, if y'all save me, y'all get this amount of money. And like all the freaking bad guys that we were fighting in the story mode is trying to get this money and save this guy. That would be a crazy mission if they do that. And then of course you got the traitor. You could end up having one of the people that were part of the SWAT and they're traitors to the LSPD. That could be a mission where we go in and try to get them, arrest them, and all that type of stuff. That could be that would be a cool little mission. What else? I'm trying to think of all the stuff that happened in that movie. I know literally the first mission or the first part of that movie is when they had to stop the bank robbery. We already got a mission with a bank robbery going on, so we want to take that. But the two situations that happened in the actual movie itself, I think that would be a good one. I think that would be a good like addition to the game, and just to make it fresh and all that. And then I think, what's another good mission I think that could happen? Because they really hit the ball out of the park with the hospital one. I think what they should, and of course with the Capitol evasion, which is pretty much, or City Hall invasion, which is pretty much a New America. They really hit the ballpark with that one. But the pier being attacked, the bank being attacked, I'm really trying to think of more areas that they can like hit on, and not be too controversial, Is the city actually? Whoa, they got the city burning in the background right now. I don't think that was ever a thing. Let's see. And then of course you had the Dark Waters. I'm trying to think of one more good mission, because I feel like what they're doing is just doing like 3 set of missions and all that. I understand like it takes a lot of time and effort and all that type of stuff. But if they really don't want nobody getting bored, which I'm not bored. I'm just tired of going through the same exact things. And I know they get it to where it switches up and all that type of stuff, which that makes it fresh. But I really feel like some of the stuff that they should do in the game is like, you know, they can really get some good attention to this game. I really let me see. I might see some good ideas on Google, maybe. And you know they even got the SWAT TV show that they could go through and like you know go by and all that type of stuff. Like oh yeah, actually have where LSPD, the actual LSPD station, is under attack. I would say that's almost what The Rookie was doing. The TV show called The Rookie was doing, where they had planted a bomb on a car and like literally had to get everybody out of there. But with a twist this time, I would say with a twist, have them attack LSPD because they already got like you know. Hold on, because if you go outside, it's a freaking riot. Let's just say it goes left, and they end up literally invading LSPD. You know what I'm saying? They end up really like going crazy, and we have to sit there and stand our ground at LSPD and like literally breach and clear our own building. That would be a cool little mission. And what else? I just been seeing like crazy mods too of Ready or Not, and I really think they should add some of that. So what I touched on really was, and I will say we can add this video. We can add this one video because I was just basically like going over some stuff with Ready or Not. So we're gonna add this video to the 200. I'll say that. But the next time for something like this, and I'm talking about the game, I will not add it to the 200. But for this reason, I feel like it's very important for this game. So I would say add female operators to the game. That brings in more diversity. 1, 2, that helps with the Ready or Not community for female gamers. Because I think that's a good idea. I really think that's a real good idea to bring in female operators for the female community of Ready or Not. 3 new missions, and I mean like right now. And to be honest, I want to predict that they will bring in more maps next in like the next month or 3 months. Next month or the 3 months. Summertime is like literally the best time to drop new maps for the game. Everybody is either on summer vacation or taking a break, you know, or like, you know, not at work or whatever, just chilling. I promise y'all would literally make so much. Like, y'all would bring in so much money if y'all sit there and do some of this stuff. But I really think y'all need to be inspired to actually like look into that. Female operators, 3 new maps for like literally coming soon, and like just use the resources. Use the SWAT movie from 2003 with Samuel L. Jackson and I think his name Colin Farrell. With what's funny? Dang, I just had his name in my head. He's freaking Hawkeye. I can't think of his name now. But he was like the good guy and then turned the bad guy. That's why I was like, okay, maybe use that little storyline where that, like, literally that little storyline where one of the, like, Judge, matter of fact, Judge, he could turn into a bad guy in Ready or Not and make his own little faction and we have to go in and get him again. Because in the actual Boiling Point, and spoiler alert for anyone that never seen it, but I already seen what happens. And Boiling Point, in a New America, if you apprehend the guy, the enemy combatant, if you apprehend him, and you go and not disarm the bomb, but you sit there and thinking that you're gonna pick up the evidence for the detonator, but you forgot to disarm the bomb, you will blow up the actual city, and you go to jail for it. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong on the little details right there, but if I'm not mistaken, if you accidentally not disarm the bomb and you blow up the city, you go to jail. Because it all falls on you, pretty much. And that would be a good little like plot twist if that happens. Like, oh, y'all threw me in jail, y'all went against me and all that. Now that I'm out, it's time for all hell to break loose. That would be crazy. And then, of course, the mission where we have to take the high value target out of the city, but we just getting attacked by people because he pretty much put a I'm gonna pay you if you save me type of situation. That would be a cool mission. And then the LSPD under attack mission. That would be when I tell you that would be so fire. But time will tell what would Void do with their game. But yeah. I 100% think that more maps will come. Probably June or July time frame. I really hope that they do stay consistent with the maps, because literally it took them almost a whole year to drop another DLC. And funny enough, Home Invasion and Dark Waters were already a thing. Like, they were, I 100% thought they were just new DLCs because of the game coming out. I didn't know that they were already out because I didn't have PC. So this game used to be on PC first, and then it ended up dropping it on console, and we literally were like running through the missions and turned around and was like, yeah, we're good. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it. I got to get some sleep. I just been yapping or playing the game all day. Yeah, that's just been my day today. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Be a part of the Hidden Kaminari Village. It is your boy Tave, and we are out of here.